And welcome back to another in-game event. I am SF Lady Wolf, and as you see on the screen here, we have our friend Artemis Starsong. Let's have her say hi today. And today, we're going to be covering the Make It Rain event in the game. Each year of the casino in the game, yes, a casino. It's a fun casino, as you'll see. Now, each year they have a special event where you get extra coins for the games and all in the casino. They usually have a little bit of story that goes with them just for fun, give out a mini pet or something like that. And we're going to cover that today. So, here's Artemis. We are currently at the Ul'dah main Aetheryte, which is where you need to come for this quest. Once you have the gold saucer unlocked, you'll come back over here for this quest and come up here, and we are looking for this lady right over here, Hippie Jackie. She's a reporter for one of the newspapers in the game that you hear about. So we are going to talk to her and see what she has to do with the gold saucer this year. Hey, Kippy! These quests are limited time events. They are generally marked as level 15 for ability to do them. A lot of them you need to be able to travel between the different towns in order to complete them. So you may have to wait to about 20, maybe 25, depending on what you do for leveling. So when you get able to do the emissary quests and you can travel between the different towns, use the airship, you will find a quest here in Ul'dah that will lead you to the gold saucer. Once you do that, you will be able to do these quests along with us. They are limited time, so be sure to do them while they're going on. This year it runs till July 17th, so not long left. If you have already done this, and just sit back and enjoy and have fun with us. If you haven't, here's a look at what you've got to look forward to. Always be aware that there are spoilers in this video, of course, because I am doing a full playthrough of the event. So now, on to the event. You have your quest, A Golden Opportunity. This particular quest will give us 1,440 experience and 277 gil. We see the picture here. Hippies is off trying to write down stuff, and we got people at the gold saucer. I'm not sure what's going on yet. Let's go find out. A Hippie Jackie needs help pinning her next hit article. This quest is available for a limited time only. And also, they do mean limited time, because once the event stops, you can no longer do this quest, or any part of it. So be sure to get it turned in as soon as possible. Let's accept this. What's up, Kippy? You there. You have the look of the adventuring sort. I've been looking for someone like you to help me with my new piece. Okay, what do I need? This is your golden opportunity to be immortalized within the pages of The Raven, Eorzea's preeminent tabloid. Rest assured that unlike reporters for more unsavory rags, I, Hippie Jackie, credit all who contribute to my articles. What do you say? I promise that at the very least, you'll leave this experience more enriched and with an appreciation for the finer aspects of journalism. Okay, we'll check it out. Let's see what you got. Your contribution shall be much appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven offices from the Gold Saucer. We have been asked to write a piece on the festivities currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. Well, lucky you. Let's see if we can make this a good thing then. I want to be famous. I carry the reputation of my publication on my shoulders, and there's no shame in recruiting an assistant or two whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skills of observation and a dazzling insight. I'm a figure I might be able to handle that. And judging by my previous experiences with adventurers, you should be well equipped for this task. So, how about it? Can I count on you? Leave it to me. Very good. Well then, let's depart for the Gold Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of the staff awaits our arrival at Entrance Square. Okay, see you there. Of course, you'll beat me there because you're an NPC, but still. Alright, well, we have a golden opportunity. Speak with Kippy at the Gold Saucer. So, we have already been to the Gold Saucer at this point. So, we're just going to hop right here, look at our history, and we're going to teleport straight to the Gold Saucer, which you will be able to do once you do the initial quest to unlock it. You'll go on a tour, unlock your different Aetheryte currents in there, and you'll be able to go around, see the different events that they have, tables, things like that. They have Mahjong, they have a climbing game, which is a jumping puzzle for one of the events. They have different other events like Whichever Way the Wind Blows, where you try to stay on the platform and the boss tries to blow you off. They have Lotto, they have claw machines, basically, things like that. So, here we are at the Gold Saucer, and we are going to follow our little arrow here, like usual, and go over here for a golden opportunity. Let's see, where is Kippy? There's Kippy! Oh, we've already got some other NPCs over here. Let's see what's going on, because they look like they're kind of worried about something for the one guy. There you are, adventurer. Let's not keep our host waiting. Yoo-hoo, buddy. Ah, you must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Gold Saucer. Oh, cool, thank you. With your arrival, all of our guests are present. Now, if I could but have a moment of your time. What's up? Explain to us what's going on. Illustrious reporters of Eorzea, I welcome you one and all to the Gold Saucer. My name is Ollier, and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are all aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded halls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Gold Saucer during this event, eager to take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some in Eorzea have yet to grace us with their patronage, which is why we have invited the most esteemed reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities, and prepared sizable compensation for your resulting articles. Here we go. We're trying to kiss up to the newspapers to get more customers. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy such curious minds as yours, so we have taken the liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion. They always want something else. Oh my goodness! Behold, this masterful mammoth, made in the precise likeness of Godbert Manderville. We have hidden 4 throughout this Gold Saucer, 1 in each section, excluding Chocobo Square. Now why are you not being nice to Chocobo? Are you afraid to go tote them off? Use your keen reporter's sense to seek them out, and to the one who finds the most mammoths, we shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Manderville of Manderville and Manderville, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. Oh boy, that would be a journalist's dream. No papers ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Manderville. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Manderville would draw more eyes to the Raven than news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile, to be sure, but both Master Thrall and I have come here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters. I propose that the Harbor Herald and the Mithril Eye join forces. That would even the odds enough, I thinks. I've no objection to that. To the winners go Manderville's secrets. To the losers, pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. A good scavenger hunt. Then let us make an addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of mammoths, the swiftest to return will be judged the victor. Now, let the mammoth hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment, and you may find the bounties you seek. And we're off. Although, why are we still standing here? They already ran off. Alright, we're supposed to talk to Kippy again then. Why is she wasting time? If there are 4 wind-up Godberts hidden out there, we should each search for 2. You take Wonder Square and Round Square, and I'll cover the remaining 2 sections. An equal division of labor. If anything happens, we can stay in touch via this link pearl. Now, let's find those mammoths and win that interview. Let's rock. Alright. Now, we have our mini map, so we're going to look at it and see. We're supposed to go this section and this section. Okay. So let's head this way then. I'm going to pop a sprint so we can go a little bit faster, because we are supposed to be in a race. Let's go this way first, and then we can come back north. Looking around. This is one of the zones you have here. It does have a giant cactuar in it because the symbol of the gold saucer is the cactuar, or Senior Sabatender. We have here Mass Rose, who is one of the other events. We have here, oh, we even have Senior Sabatender walking around over here, talking to one of the NPCs. Playing the whack-a-mole game, as I like calling it. The test of strength, Crystal Tower Striker. And we're looking around. There's supposed to be one here. Okay. I don't think it's supposed to be upstairs. Perhaps it is. Let's run upstairs here right fast, because there is a second floor to this. So let's see if they put it up there. Oh, I see a marker. Perhaps. Ah, yes. Here we go. Wind-up Godbert. We talked to it. You found a wind-up Godbert. We interact, pick it up, and Kippy calls on the link pearl. Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the mammoth in Entrance Square. Please tell me you're faring better than I. Yeah, I've already got one. I need one more. You found one? Thank goodness. We're still in the running. I'll make haste to Event Square. Godspeed in finding your final mammoth. Okay, well, we've got one done. Let's see if we can get another one. They're supposed to be in separate things, and we need to get back downstairs. A minute. Hey, Senior Sabatender. Run back downstairs. Here I am going to pop a sprint again. They really need to shorten the cooldown on sprint. It has a minute cooldown. It only lasts about 15-20 seconds. So, we're going to come back over here. There's our main aetheryte. We need to go north from it. So we're going to just cruise right by. Go over here. Ah, another Senior Sabatender. Cool. They are all over the place. Oh, and as soon as I turn the corner, there's our wind-up Godbert. I turned the right way first chance. So let's see if we can get hold of him. You found a wind-up Godbert. Well, that's my second one. How did Kippy do? And the Link Pearl. Adventurer, good news this time. I found the mammoth in Event Square. Well, good. That gives us 3 then, so we should win. You found yours too? Then it's settled. That interview is mine. Oh, it's ours, of course. Yeah, don't forget me. I'm doing work too. We must report our victory to Ollier at once. See you at Entrance Square. Okay, so that means get back where we were a minute ago. So we'll just reverse course and come back over here. And we need to turn over here to the blue part of the area. Each area is color-coded, so you can quickly figure out what's what once you come over here a couple of times. Ah, and there's Ollier. So we come over here and talk to Ollier. Welcome back, Mistress Jockia has informed me that you were able to find 2 mammoths. Yep, here they are. Hand them over. Like, yeah, here you go. Take them back. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. The final results are as follows. 3 mammoths found by the reporters of the Raven, and 1 mammoth found by the reporters of the Mithril Eye and Harbor Herald. Which means that the Raven shall be rewarded with an exclusive interview with Lord Manderville. Congratulations to you both. Yay, we win. Now, of course, I'm not a journalist as this character, but I'm willing to help. Once you have sufficiently prepared yourselves, please speak to me and I shall summon him forthwith. Golden opportunity. We get our experience and our gil. And that seasonal event quest is now complete. And now we're supposed to talk to him again, let him know we're ready to do the interview. So we talk to him. The quest is called Hearts of Gold. Again, it is level 15. And with this one, we get 1,440 experience. We get 248 gil. Well, look here. We even get one of the wind-up Godberts for our minion collection. Minions are just little mini pets, miniature creatures that run around with you for fun. They really don't do anything for battle or anything in this game. But they are quite cute for a lot of them and quite fun. And some of them do have some nice actions that they do when they're idle or when you do certain emotes to them, like you pat them on the head or something like that. So, let's see here. Ollier stands at the ready to call upon the Gold Saucer's proprietor. This quest is available for a limited time only, because it is part of the Gold Saucer event. So we will accept that. I trust you are ready for the interview. I shall call upon Lord Manderville, so please wait here until his arrival. Okay, we'll hang out. As for the Harbor Herald and Mithril Eye, I ask that you follow me. While none are as knowledgeable as Lord Manderville, our staff shall do their utmost to guide you upon an educational, and dare I say entertaining, journey of the Gold Saucer. So they still get a tour of the whole place to tell about it. Which is not a bad place, it's kind of fun. You can actually get stuck over here for a few hours at a clip if you let yourself. Alright, so we're sitting here waiting. Then here shooting the breeze, chit-chatting. Ah, and here comes the man himself. Ho ho ho! Apologies for the wait. I take it you're the eagle-eyed reporter from the Raven. Lord Manderville, 'tis a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Kippy Jockia of the Raven, and I have the honor of penning this exclusive interview with your esteemed personage. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider her a temporary member of our staff. Yo! Very good, very good. I am overjoyed to host you both at my darling Gold Saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I shall do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Ask away. Oh, yes. Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Manderville. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the Gold Saucer's creation. Oh, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge the secret of my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes, well, I intend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers, and where better to start than with the tale of its conception? Only a reporter most masterful looks past the beauty of the man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful indeed! Come, allow me to give you the grand tour whilst answering your question with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Aetheryte Plaza, which rests in the heart of the Gold Saucer. From there, I shall guide and show you why House Manderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Lead the way. There is storyline for the Mandervilles, so you get to see him in other places of the game, but of course you run into him mostly right here. And now we talk to Godbert and see what's up. Some of the following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. In other words, it's going to take a minute. You'll have some cutscenes. And you're not going to be able to skip those, so you're not going to be able to hurry up and get items to get in your dungeon. So please, if you do this, do set aside time to be able to do everything. Or do your dungeon in between, and then come back and do this quest afterwards. Your choice, whichever one you want to do. Begin the tour? Yeah, let's begin the tour. Allow me to welcome you anew to the Gold Saucer. I, Godbert Manderville, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and you shall have my personal escort. Oh, goody. So where do we want to go? Looks like we can go to the Entrance Square, Round Square, Event Square, or Wonder Square. Well, let's just go top to bottom, shall we? Let's just start with the Entrance Square then. And here we are at the Entrance Square. 5 years since the 7th Umbral Calamity ravaged Eorzea. The Gold Saucer rose from the sands of Ul'dah, serving as a beacon for all in the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the Calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had worked tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Gold Saucer to be a place where the beleaguered could forget their worries for a time and remember the feeling of a smile upon their faces. A noble purpose, to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into reconstruction efforts. To build a legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge, considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. But that is exactly why it had to be done. To give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster, and therefore construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ. It was only by their hard work and diligence that the Gold Saucer was able to aid Eorzea in her time of need. Yeah, you gotta let out steam sometime. As the cactus weathers hot desert climes, so too did my workers persevere with indefatigable spirit. For this reason, I chose the Sabotender as our mascot, with the appellation Senor as a sign of respect for their contributions. All of that being said, the Gold Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite, in fact. An operation of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. It's supposed to be a business. You got to make money sometime. There is much more I could say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza and perhaps consider a change of scenery. Okay, well, entrance square is now done, so it's grayed out. We can't go there anymore. So the next on the list is Round Square. Yes, they call it Round Square. And here we are. Ho ho ho! Round Square, yes? So famous for... What? Ah, yes, of course. Mount Coral soars majestic over its domain. Have you ever seen its like before? I wager you haven't. For this peak that countless visitors climb and descend daily is a construction of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? No. Inspired? This was fashioned based on a model? That it was, but I'm not surprised the name wouldn't ring a bell. Mount Coral appears in a classic tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you can see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this attraction. Explosives? We procure our bombs from goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. Naturally, we needed to ensure the explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without risk of injury. I spent many a day testing the efficacy of a variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. Yes, that's a knock to the Mandeville storyline. They do use a lot of explosives in that. Alas, although I could expound upon the topic for moons, I'm sure your readers wish for an article as varied as the saucer itself. Let us return to the Aetheryte Plaza and consider where we might go next. And we're back to the same list. The next one on the list going down is Event Square. So we'll go there and see what he has to say about that. Like, okay, Gobert, let's go to Event Square. See what's going on. Is there anything going on right now? Oh, as the name implies, here is where we hold our grandest events. At present, Masters Typhon and Yojimbo perform their regularly scheduled show to the delight of all and sundry. Ah, yes. Speaking of this Master Typhon, I've heard tell that he's a terrifying monster whose sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Pardon my directness, but does that not pose a danger to your guests? Danger? Why, no, none at all. You can rest assured that behind Master Typhon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply for the safety of our guests. I remember the day we met fondly. Master Typhon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thaumaturges Guild to summon Voidsent. And after a journey full of twists and turns that yielded him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Once I heard of his story, I knew he would be perfect as one of our attractions. After the requisite job interviews, I hired him on the spot. Albeit, he did get off to a sticky start, unleashing sneeze upon mighty sneeze in alarming succession. However, once I realized he meant only to offer up a reprieve from that day's blistering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he has been amenable to constructive criticism ever since. Now, as much as I would like to regale you further, I fear I'm on the edge of rambling. Let us conclude our tour of Event Square and return to the Aetheryte Plaza. And we have Wonder Square left, so we will say Wonder Square. And we're off. All the little things you can see happening or see around the place. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where patrons can kick up their feet and take in the wondrous scenery we've arranged for them. The second floor is equipped with a cocktail lounge, which offers the realm's finest libations. From what I've heard, this area is among the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? Oh, just so. Our Doman Mahjong has received great acclaim since its introduction here. There is nothing quite like it in all the realm. 'Twas brought to my attention by an employee who spent time in the Far East. There, it is played as simple recreation, as a display of hospitality, or in fierce competition amongst common folk and nobility alike. Truly, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Eorzea. Ah, but there is still so much to see. Perhaps we should return to Aetheryte Plaza and consider the next part of your hard-won interview. And since there's nothing left on the list, I'm going to say I've seen enough. Are you sure you wish to conclude Gobbert's tour? Yeah, there's nothing else on the list. It's either I've seen enough or nothing. So, we're going to conclude the tour. Very good. I believe I have more than enough information to write several articles. It's been quite a while since I've spoken of my beloved gold saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings did not bore you. Far from it, Lord Vanderville. I quite enjoyed your anecdotes, as I'm sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. Oh, I am delighted to hear it. We built the gold saucer to revitalize commerce and rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter and smiles are as much a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too elusive need. Not only for our patrons, but for our workers who tirelessly keep the gold saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness. I see, a beacon of joy guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. I believe I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Manderville. This interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Oh, it was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth with inspiration, as do the clouds with rain. Or as the gold saucer does with MGP. Do be sure to speak with Ollier on your way out. He has something prepared that I believe will bring a smile to your face. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite the both of you to return whensoever you please. And with that, he excuses himself. Interview is over. Hippie said she had plenty of data, so we'll see. Alright, now we're supposed to go over here and talk to Ollie and see what he has. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Gold Saucer's founder. I see now that this amusement center was designed with much care for the people it serves. In fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article, The Gold Saucer, Where Hearts of Gold Reign. I hope it will convince more people to come and visit for themselves, and perhaps take with them a heart full of warmth. Of course, I haven't forgotten you, adventurer. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Please don't. You know, I'm trying to stay kind of incognito. You know, I'm supposed to be the warrior of light. Not your 5 o'clock news reporter, okay? And Ollier comes back. Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time yet, so we hope you continue to enjoy all the Gold Saucer has to offer. And with that, we get Hearts of Gold completed. We get 1,440 experience. We get 248 gil. We get the Wind-Up Godbert minion. I'll bring that out in just a second so you can get a look at it. And we will hit complete on that. Yay! And Kippy excuses herself. Ollier says bye. And we get the achievement, Everything Gold Can Stay. Works for me. I'll take gold any day. Well, let's see. Open up our bags. There's our minion. Let's use it. And it says we can now summon it. So we'll jump right here to the side a little bit. And we'll go ahead and open up our minion guide. And let's see where that is here. There it is. And we will summon it. I'm just going to give you a look at the minion. There are other people who go through the minion catalog and show off stuff rather well, so I will leave that mostly for them because that is their thing. And we will around here and get a look at him. He is rather cool looking. It is the man himself, just in tiny form. So if he ever gets on your nerves, just bring him out and slap him a couple of times. You know, you'll feel better. If you like him, bring him out and hug him, you know. Whatever makes you happy. But those are just small little critters that you can do. There we go. There's my camera wants to act correctly. Oh yeah, there we go. He even does his little thing. So they have idle animations that they do. For him, as he said, he's willing to bare his soul and his body. He literally takes his clothes off so you can see him in his skivvies. And he does a punch. That is part of his story if you do the storyline. So you can enjoy that. If you get a giggle out of that in the story, you can always see him do it right there. You can get a giggle if you need one. So this is your gold saucer. The Make It Rain event does conclude the 17th that morning. So be sure to get in, do this quest, get your minion, get some MGP because you will get 50% more from each event here. So whether you do the scratch off card that they have in here, like bingo, or you do the jackpot, which is the lotto that they do each week on Saturdays, or you play one of the games like the card game Triple Triad, or you go do like the whack-a-mole machine or something like that, or the fashion game for that Masked Rose character we saw earlier, then do have some fun. Try to get in, get you some NGP. There are some wonderful things to get in here, from more minions to outfits to mounts, music, other Triple Triad cards if you get into the Triple Triad card game. Come in and check it out. It is quite a fun place to come to. And with that, we will say farewell from the Gold Saucer and bid you walk into the light of the crystal.